Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2 test. Okay, I don't know if I have audio. It looks like I have audio, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to test it, but I do see I have a live display. I guess that's good. Now let me see how the webcam. Where's the webcam? Is it on? Man, streaming is hard. Oh, there it is. Oh, with my logo in the way. Look at that. You can see I'm wearing a tank top. Damn, I'm white as fuck right now. I haven't been in the sun for I don't know how long. Well, actually, that's a lie. Walk the dogs every day, but my torso has not seen the sun in quite a while. Well, I don't know. I mean, god dang it. I wish I knew if this was working. Face reveal at 1 million likes. I guess if you don't have an audience, you just sit around not doing anything. But I got nothing else to do but wait for the wife to get home with the groceries. So I'm going to see what's going on. Let's just see if someone shows up. If not, I will leave defeated and then come back later. But I'm going to hang out for a second, see what's happening. Hey, KP Media says something. Right on. Right on, right on. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I take it you can hear the voice. I'm gonna play the music. If you could just confirm that, I'd appreciate it. So I don't know if that music volume is too loud for my voice or my voice is too loud for that. So if you could give me some feedback on that, I'd appreciate it. Let me see if I get this webcam going. Oh, I can't use it. I'm confused, people. There's so many windows I have on my screen right now. I'm not sure which one is what. There we go. I'm going to remove that logo in a second. You guys can see my, what I call my face made for radio. But, you know, what the hell is 4th of July? Music volume will be raised slightly. Thank you, KP. You are a true friend to help me out. I'm going to hit play again just for a double check. Thank you. Actually, let me put it in the middle of a busy section just so we get a full blast of sound. There we go. I take it the voice is okay. Right on, right on. This is great. This is great. All right, there's 2 people here, and they're going to be the first to see my face online. I can't even believe that. It's not like I tried to hide my face. Well, I mean, today I did. Okay, yeah, today I did. But it's not like a big deal, I suppose. But it is for me because, It's different. It's new. Let me get this audio focus out of my way. Oh, Flaming Beats could be turned up 6 dB. All right. Oh, look at that. Now that's what I call service, 6 dB. Here, I'm going to play it. It is 6 dB up. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to try to talk over it. This is plus 6 dB. I'm talking over it. Hopefully my voice is still loud enough to be understood. Thank you. There we go. 12 people. Woo! All right, all right, all right. You know what's going to be a kind of a downer, I think, is I'm going to have 12 people in here, and then my wife's going to come home with the groceries, and I'm going to have to leave for a little bit. Happy 4th to everybody. If you're here, it means, you know, you're probably just hanging out and chilling, and that's what I'm doing. So that's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, dang. All right. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm not looking to be like a YouTuber, by the way, in terms of like what people do these days. You know, I got a job. I don't need that money. But, you know, COVID made me realize that I'm a little cooped up in here, and I just want to communicate and maybe connect with people out there who are, I don't know, interested to make music or just talk or whatever, really. So that's about it. Alrighty, let me get a sip of water. All right, so if any of you want to talk about anything specific, please let me know. We can get started. I don't even care if it's non-music related at this point. Just get the conversation going. On the screen, I'll tell you what's going on the screen until I figure out how to watch the chat and do work simultaneously. Do I need a second screen? I think I need 2 screens. I think that's the solution, but I don't have 2 screens. And I just realized that's a huge part of the problem. Huge part of the problem. Right on, KP. I'm going to go to KP's channel right now. Just can I click on your link? No, I cannot. Jesus. Well, I'll learn all this. But KP, thank you for watching. I know I'm not the ultimate YouTube tutorial guy, okay? I'm not trying to be. Like I said, I just want to hang out and have a good time. Keep it fun. Keep it casual. And if I can teach you something, I like doing that. I'll do that. Or if we can learn together, let's do that. Because quite honestly, you know, I'm on an island by myself most of the time when I'm doing my thing. And I'm thinking other people are as well. And like I say, COVID has kind of just magnified that for me. Where in the past I'd be fine to just kind of do my own thing. And now I'm thinking, oh, what's out there? Let me go check it out. The track on the screen, if anybody cares, is like I guess I consider it rock, although it's got this nice funkier bass in it. This thing. It sounds cheesy on its own, quite honestly, and so does this piano part. But it's basic stuff, which is what I know how to do. I'm not super technical, super fancy, but there's that. The drums. Basic. Right. And then it's just a matter of really putting them all together, I suppose. I I found that doing music is as a hobby keeps it in my life. If I try to do music as a non-hobby, it is too much like work and I don't feel inspired to do it. It sounds weird, but that lets me know I'm not made to make music as a living. You know, it's just not in me to that level. But other things like, you know, maybe computer programming hit me that way. Um so but with music, it's something I need. It's an expression, it's artistic, it's whatever, but I just keep it fun. Flaming Beats had a question about watching my videos. Yeah, my videos, god dang. Okay, I'm going to go down memory lane. Uh, my videos, I uploaded my first video in 2005, which is the same year that YouTube started. Uh, I think it was August 2005. And I'm not the expert on YouTube. It wasn't even owned by Google then, but it started in the year 2005, I believe. And at some point I signed up and put my first video of many cringeworthy videos, by the way. But they were helpful to people at the time. I mean, things are way different today. Okay. There's a savvy in broadcasting and YouTube and being able to do that that didn't exist back then. And so my first video was 2005, and then I'd started the WarBeats website around that same time. And then around 2010 was very near the heyday. I would say the heyday was in the 2009, 2010, 2011-ish era. If you were on that site within those years, and maybe even a couple years before, you probably experienced what I feel is something special in terms of the community. There was just, it was a helpful community. It seemed to be on a different level than some of the other quote unquote hip hop communities at the time that had this, I don't know, street cred thing going on and a lot of hate. So that's kind of the history in a nutshell. KP program with Turbo Pascal. Yes, Turbo Pascal, the language that changed the world and no one really knows. Kind of like how, I'm not going to say I changed the FL Studio tutorial thing. Okay, but I was around back then. Like Turbo Pascal was around before Object Pascal and before C# and a lot of these other languages that quite honestly took a lot from Turbo Pascal. That's a nerd fact, 100%. Yeah, real basic for small stuff. Yeah, you know, you use whatever's good for small stuff. Nowadays, I would say that even like Python, which is, it can be an advanced language, but as far as like writing it, it's very easy to write. That can be used. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but FL Studio has what's called an API, or an application programming interface, that works with Python. And it got released with the last version, 20 dot something, 20.7. I don't remember the exact version of it. It was in the last couple releases. And so I've actually been writing, playing with it, nothing serious, but I've been taking my Akai Fire and using the pads on there in custom ways. Like I can program a custom pad to, let's just say, close all the windows, bring up the mixer, and bring up the playlist. And then it sets the various buttons and knobs, rather, to be working with the mixer buttons. I could hit another button and it would, let's say, rename and recolor all of my linked tracks. automatically for some reason. I'm just making stuff up, but I'm just saying I can do cool stuff within FL Studio. You know, start it recording, play some notes, stop it recording, save that to a place, open it up in an audio editor. It's pretty extensive, but it's all for fun, you know, and just mucking around at this time. Astromark. Thank you to you as well. Thank you to all you guys who watched the videos and left me good remarks. You know, I was lucky in that I had very few people hating on me, and occasionally there's this one guy. He shows up in my SoundCloud like every couple of years, and he tears me down a little bit. You know, like with a bad review on something, but every couple years, and he's a guy who was back in the day a tutorial maker. I think he still does, to be honest, but it's not worth mentioning who it is. I don't think no one knows or cares about him at this point. But you know, I never had a lot of haters, which I was always happy with, and any human being likes to hear good words and likes and whatnot. So thank you guys for that. Wow, Air Force, right on too, by the way, KP. Right on, Air Force. Um, I have I have some extended family that's Air Force. I have also extended family that was in the Navy and it was in the Marines as well. Um, I never voluntarily signed up, but I did sign up for the what is it called when I turned 18, the selective service. I made sure if anything went down, I was ready to go. But this was way back, you know, things were peaceful back then. And by the time Desert Storm came around and all that, I was too old by then to be a candidate for the armed services. But much respect for anybody who chose to dedicate time and effort into that. That is what makes this country what it is. I didn't want to feel all patriotic, but I put an Instagram post up recently, and I'm going to paraphrase it because I can't remember it all. But it basically said, "Don't forget that that the country was around before the flag was around." So sometimes you hear all these patriotic people talking about the stars and stripes and the red, white, and blue, and you should. It symbolizes something, okay? But don't stop at the fabric. You feel me? Don't stop at what that red, white, and blue thing is that you can touch. Go beyond that. Think about freedom, free speech, freedom of religion, that all men are created equal, the right to assembly, the right to bear arms if that's your thing. I mean, think about the things that the red, white, and blue were meant to symbolize. Don't stop at just the red, white, and blue. God damn, that was a rant. Sorry, I didn't mean to rant, you guys, but I think on a day like today, you know, that's important for us to remember, especially in these times. You know, there's protests and people crying about this and that and the other. Should I wear a mask? This is America. I don't need to wear a mask. And I get it. It is America. And part of that freedom is the uncomfortableness that might come with people expressing that freedom. You know, it's like you either want it all or you don't want it. And I want it all, even the uncomfortable parts, I guess. But why am I talking about this? I got probably negative 12 viewers now. Well, look, KP, whatever, you don't need to have a specific reason like wanting to save the world, okay? that you got your free college. You put in your time, dude. You served the country. I don't know what you did, but I'm guessing that they didn't waste your time in the military, and they at least had you doing something. Uh, and quite honestly, you're here now, 6 years later, getting your whatever is owed to you, my friend. I hope you're getting, benefits and everything. I don't know politically where you stand with things, and it doesn't matter, quite honestly, but I just hope you're being taken care of in the post military years, because you deserve it, you know. Um, I don't know, man. I've thought about when I was younger. I thought about going into the either the Air Force or the Marines, because I either thought I was really tough. I wasn't, but I thought, oh, I could go out there and kill people or whatever. So like the Marines was like, that for me. My image. I'm not saying I'm right about it. And then the Air Force was just like, that was the one. That was where, I don't know. I thought that was the coolest one, and where I don't want to insult anybody. This is a kid's way of thinking. I thought that's where the smart people went. The pilots, to me, the pilots were like on another level. Engineering, right on, KP engineering. My son is starting his second year for mechanical engineering. That's that's good, KP. Right on. I don't Vladimir. I can pronounce the first part of your name, sir. Turkanu. Turk. I don't know if I'm getting the emphasis correct. Correct. Turkanu. Vladimir. God bless you too, sir. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where where do I see how many people are streaming? I'm not sure. Let me see. I really do need a second monitor because I'm going between windows and it's confusing me. KP, yeah, man. Props to your buddy too. You know, every now and then I get asked about WarBeats because WarBeats was kind of in its popularity right around the Desert Storm time, but it wasn't connected to that. It was like beat battle type of thinking. Um, but I know I got a lot of veterans on that site because they let me know, and it made me feel good. Um, I had thought about once using like insignia, rank insignias on the website. I may have actually even done it, but I realized there's so many branches that I didn't want to use one branch's insignia and then the other branch not feel like I respected them or something. But obviously the bomb symbolization in the logo might also lend me to a more of an Air Force. By the way, do you guys remember the original bomb logo? I'm gonna try to load it. I'm sorry if there's a dip in my talking. I'm not used to this. But image, create new. Okay. Pardon me for a second, guys. I'm looking for. I like the original logo, but the new logo was just a kind of a slicker, easier to digest image, in my opinion. Where is it? Yeah, I can't find it, man. I'll tell you what, guys. Without the computer, I think I would be literally an idiot because I look up so much stuff these days on Google, on Reddit, on YouTube, on Netflix. All right, so I cannot find it. But it was like a bomb with a face, like a grimace with headphones, like a caricature of a bomb, I guess is what it was. Man, all right, well, whatever. Maybe I'll find it someday. But KP WarBeats was too advanced for me. Yeah, I'm glad you got on there. WarBeats was interesting. It definitely had a period where it was a lot of beginners in the beginning, and then they kind of evolved into a different thing. And then I think we even had to have like a newbie or forum or something just for the newer questions, the newbie-ish questions. But I don't know if you remember, it had stuff. God, I'm going to talk about myself here. It had stuff on there that I don't know if it exists today. I guess it does, maybe in a little different format. But I'm just going to give you an example. I had something on there I called track share. And basically what it was is anyone who was a member, and you could register for free, you could upload your MP3s. And when you did that, you would have a page where they would be displayed that other people could go to and see your MP3s. You had different codes. You could embed a Flash MP3 player, not only on our forums, but on other people's forums of your music that was hosted on warbeats.com. And within that Flash player was even a link button that would take them back to a beat feedback page that you could use for the beat feedback system on warbeats.com. And the beat feedback system was a whole other thing that worked on like kind of a karma system where you could build up points in a way to submit a track, and then you'd get 20, if you were lucky, maybe 15 to 20 quality feedbacks. At least that's the way I thought of it. Man, yeah, that site had a lot of stuff going on, beat battles and forums, but the demise to that whole scene was that I was literally the only guy programming it, and I'm not the greatest programmer, so things started to fall apart. I couldn't maintain it all. Somewhere around 2012-ish, my mom died, and it took me away from the site. Like I was a daily participant until about then. And then once I fell off, so to speak, it was just a matter of time by then. But it had a wonderful life, and it had a wonderful feeling. And I wish it was around, but I couldn't have kept it going for sure. So I don't know what to talk about, you guys. I see the chat. I don't know how to. Was someone sending me my improved WAV effect? I can't tell what video that was, Gumby. I'm sorry. And Vladimir, your last message was retracted. I don't know if that was your doing or someone else, but let me see. But anyway. So there you have. Oh, I have 8. Okay, I see it. I have 8 viewers. So if anyone hears me right now, just hears my voice. I've heard people say press F in the chat, right? I'm going to say press F in the chat for face. And if you press F in the chat for face, I'm going to remove that WarBeats logo. I'm going to look at the camera. I'm going to say hello to you guys. And then I'm going to feel extremely awkward and probably want to end the stream. So, part of me says don't press F. But if I see someone press F, I promise I'll give you guys a smile of my patented face made for radio. Oh, right. Thank you, Gumby. Yes. That's right. It does have the old logo in it. That's right. And I just remembered all those earlier videos, probably the first 50 at least. I'm guessing maybe the first 50 videos had my real regular email address in it. Guys, I cannot use that email. Thank you for the F, you guys. It's coming up. But let me just finish this. I cannot use that email address anymore. It is completely wasted. I don't know if you guys know about Minecraft, but there's this famous Minecraft server that's just obliterated called 2B2T. And that's kind of what my email looks like from having posted it on the beginning of those videos. It is a wasteland. All right, so here I come. Let me just move this out of my way. I'm gonna position this camera. Move the microphone. Here it comes. All right, how do I do this? All right, I'm looking at my software and I'm going to hide the logo. Right. Did it work? Hold on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hey guys. Again, thanks for coming to the chat. Thanks for supporting me. This is who I am right here. Right? I tried to shave my mustache right here the other day. I just missed a spot. So I have that going on for me. My COVID hair. Let's see. Back up a little. It's pretty long. It's pretty long on the parts where I still have hair. Anyways, there I am. Yeah. That's me. So let me go back to the chat because I can't see the chat now. Let's see. There we go. Vladimir used to download and study them. Thank you, Vladimir. Gumby knows what happened. Gumby knows what happens to those emails. Here's what I'm going to tell you, KP. Fat makes you look young. And I'm a self-deprecating guy, so I don't mind saying that. I wish you could see my unfat forehead has many wrinkles. I think the light's just reflecting perfectly, so it's hiding it right now. But trust me, where I don't look old, I feel old. I'm 50 something. And as you can tell, I'm a big boy. So, being 50 something and a big boy, you carry around a little extra something, when you walk through this world. Need a tutorial to change my crappy voice for voiceover and rapping. KP, I've been fighting that battle since I don't know when. I don't have a rapping voice. When I try to say rap words in rap ways, right? Back in the day, they called it ebonics sometimes, but we know what we're talking about. There's a certain slang. There's a certain tone and a certain everything that goes kind of along with being a rap person today or any day. There's always been a certain thing there. And while some people do break the rules, man, it's tough for a guy like me and probably KP to KP's wife eating him ice cream. My wife's coming home with ice cream, you guys. She's shopping. When she comes home, I'm going to have to leave. But anyways, well, see, and now I forgot what I was talking about. KP. So there we go. Anyways, yeah, getting old's a bitch, but you know, you do what you just got to do it. Push on through. That's kind of my motto. Push on through. You know, something gets in your way, just push on through. Keep going for it. Audio Technica. I'm not like a gear expert. You guys want to see what I have rocking? I can move this camera around and show you. Although the audio might go kind of weird. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to open the webcam up. Wrong thing. Sorry. Well, oh, shit. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. There it is. Okay. 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 Can I go this way? Yeah, a little bit. Up. There we go. Let's go down. Let's go down. There we are. Okay. All right, guys. Give me a drink. When you need a straw, you're old. Thankfully, I don't have to be fed through a straw yet. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is going to be weird. I'm going to have to look at the... I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Anyway, there's my computer, my messy garage. There's my computer. That's it was like a top-of-the-line gaming computer maybe 3 years ago. It's got a 1080 something in there, not the RTX, not the top of the line. I do have the VR set up. You might see the VR, a satellite thingamajigger. But anyway, technically it's my son's. These are my monitor speakers. They're edifiers. They're pretty decent. They're loud. I really only use them to mix and when I don't have headphones to mix. My monitor, my actual screen monitor that you're looking at is an older monitor with Beats audio in it, believe it or not. It's got Beats audio in it. And that's why I don't mix down with this one, because it colors the audio too much. Down here, I have the Akai Fire, which you can see there. I have a MIDI keyboard. The MIDI keyboard's the Nectar. It's a cheap $99 keyboard. By the way, I got the Akai Fire for $50 a couple months ago. I think they're just trying to get rid of them. If that's something you're thinking about doing, go look at the pricing right now. It might be good. It's normally like $100. Is it worth it? I'll talk about that in a second if you guys want me to. Microphone. And then over there, that's a drum set. You've probably seen electronic drum sets. So that unit there is the head of a Roland TD30 drum set. The kind you can actually sit down and play. It's a digital drum set. But I'm just trying to get the sounds off there right now. And there's my other keyboard and a guitar that I thought would look cool, but I never play. And that's it. Oh, on the wall behind me is some of my artwork. Much like my music, my art is nothing. It's not masterpiece material, but it does express. It gives me a chance to express, you know, that thing. I enjoy doing it. So, let me fix this video back. Close up the world around me. Keep myself safe from COVID. There we go. All right, now I got to find the chat window again. And there we go. All right, let me look at some of these. Oh, KP. One thing you could do is, auto tune, that sort of thing. Or I do this all the time just to sound cooler when I do a rap. I have done those. I don't know why I'm looking over there now instead of there, but what I do is I pitch my voice down a little bit. I think it sounds a little better. Casey Kasem. Oh, what a classic. Casey Kasem. Yeah, now I know you're old. Confirmed. You are official in the Old Man's Club, my friend. It's official. Gumby 902. Yeah, Gumby. The view from up here is pretty spectacular. That's great, man. That's great. That's Elliot Beck. No, I don't. I do not. Now, if I look it up later and I could tell you, I would do that. Maybe I'll be on later tonight and we can chat about it. Really, at this point, no, I don't know what it was. I do know that I have used the New Tone editor in FL Studio. New Tone, let me adjust this camera a bit. New Tone is really great. It's really great. It's like it's not like auto tune. It's like Melodyne, if you know what Melodyne is. And then there's a new one. There's New Tone, New Tone and New Time, which is the brother to help you do time stretching better. To New Tone. Again, I'm lost, guys. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So what are you guys doing for the COVID thing? Is anything new? Did you take up a new hobby? Are you thinking about doing a new hobby? Fixing the house? My wife's got me fixing the house. Hey, I get to go paint a bathroom. Woo! But I like doing that, really. I people tell me that I'm a funny guy. But the problem is I don't always smile when I'm saying a joke, so people don't know. But I joke a lot. All right. Dave Chappelle, my man. I love Dave Chappelle. Right now, Dave Chappelle is the guy, too. In the comedy scene, everyone sees him as essentially the god, the GOAT. How's that? The GOAT for today. I mean, you could argue like Pryor and then before Pryor, whoever was there. But right now, every comedian in the world wants to be Chappelle, especially in terms of the freedom he's expressing, the way he's expressing it, rather. He can say some controversial stuff, but it doesn't feel like he's hating anyone about it. It feels like he actually is just making a joke or making you think about it. He doesn't have that venom in his delivery and everything. Ramirez, John Alexander Ramirez, let's play. What do you want to play, Mr. Ramirez? Do you want me to play the music or do you want me to do something else? Dramatic pause. Streaming, it seems like you got to just keep on talking. And I'm used to listening, My wife talks a lot. When my son was born, my wife's only wish is that, well, I don't want to say only, but like one of her biggest wishes was that he would grow up to be a talker like her. He's not. So, KP, what are you working on these days? Do you have a specific style or just nothing, major, I guess? Because that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just like, I just do a song here or there and then I release it. Technically, I could say something like, all the tracks on my SoundCloud are the ones that I haven't sold, right? And that'd be 100% true. But I haven't sold any. So there's that. Okay. All right. I'm going to play the track here. And I would like your opinion on the genre of the track. Okay. So if you guys could let me know what you think the genre is. And here goes. Oh, wait. Was I in pattern mode? Okay. See? Old man official. Let's get into song mode. There we go. Now I'm going to hit play. There it goes. Yeah, I didn't want to make a comment while I was playing KP, but yeah, I get it. You know, one of the things about anything in life, by the way, for me it's with music. For KP, maybe it's with music. For maybe other you guys watching, it's with music. You put yourself out there a bit, and I guess any art really too, even like that art that's behind me, it's like you expose a vulnerability about yourself maybe, or you say, I want to be judged by this in a way. And that's not easy to have to take. We're not built for that. So, you know, just keep on doing what you're doing. The benefit for me is more in the creation of things. I think that's the attitude I've taken over the years, which has helped keep music in my life. Because like I say, if it becomes work or a job or something to be judged by, I don't think I would do it, And then when I did do it, I'd only want to do it to show off. I don't know. Anyway. 55 years old is not the age to be breaking into the music industry. Am I right? I mean, I think I came to that realization in my late 30s. Like, okay, you're not going to be that dude. So, find where it works for you and then go there. That's what I did. Chill rock. Yeah, cool. Chill rock. I think I'm in this kind of country rock phase right now. No disrespect to hip hop, rap, R&B. I love all that. I truly do. And I've been playing with the guitar plugins a lot lately. So it I don't know. I've been drifting in that direction, quite honestly. But I'm having fun with it, and I'm learning a lot. Just as a general question, if you guys in the chat don't mind, can you tell me like what your general education is on music? Like, are you comfortable with the notes on a keyboard? Are you comfortable with chords, chord progressions, that sort of thing? Like where do you think you are, or where do you want to be? Like that sort of thing. Like what's going on with that? The new country, KP Media, the new country. Okay. Let's talk a little bit, because part of the problem with music today is there's so many genres and subgenres and subgenres and subgenres. Like there's bro country, which I'm gonna be real. I love it. It's feel good music. Okay. Yeah. It's always talking about beer and a truck. But then you flip that around and you look at rap and they're always talking about, expensive things. My wife's pulling in. I could hear the car. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to get going. But it's the same thing. It's just on a different angle. It's like a diamond has many angles, and you're just seeing music at a different angle. And with country, who are these guys? I can't remember all their names. Tyler something, Colton something. Oh man, and they're like throwback country. Those guys. I'm gonna have to come back. My wife just showed up. I'm so sorry, guys. I love you guys for being in the chat and being with me here. I'm gonna try to be on tonight. Maybe we can cook something up or whatever. Just have a good time. Thank you guys again. I do have to go. The dogs are here letting me know what's happening. Thanks again, guys. I'm out.